y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again, and we're back at it on Sunday, June the 8th. Just got to Kingsland and just got hit with DoorDash orders, one after the other. Let's see if I can remember. We got a $9.25 for 11 miles. Stephans declined that. I wanted the $9, but I didn't want to drive 11 miles. And we got a $4 McDonald's. And then we got $7.75 for 7 miles. I think that was Stephans too. Just wasn't quite good enough. Anyway, now we've just finally accepted one. $6 for 3-point-something miles. IHOP. So let's go get some pancake action, y'all.
Turn left.
Good morning, ma'am. I don't suppose you have an order for Nathaniel, do you? Awesome, thank you, ma'am.
The things on the bag.
Okay. All right, y'all, our IHOP was ready to go. Walked in and grabbed it. It was 3 miles from IHOP to the customer. And on the way to drop this off, we accepted a $7, I don't know, 5-mile Uber Eats McDonald's order. I don't know, man. I might be late getting there. They might cancel it on me. We're going to try to do it. And maybe I'll get a chance to dirty stack something with it. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good, yeah.
Doing good. All right. There you go.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day. All right, y'all, we got the IHOP dropped off. Hand it to me, but
Turn right on West Longwood Avenue.
we're never gonna make it to McDonald's in time. Uber Eats is gonna cancel this order on us. They've already sent us a little warning message. All right, y'all, so Uber did cancel that order on me. So dumb. I was maybe 1.5 miles away, driving 55 miles an hour, headed straight for McDonald's. And Uber sends me a message. They've taken the order away from me and given it to another driver. Well, I'm going to get to McDonald's before this other driver would get there. It's just dumb. But anyway, we just got a halfway decent little DoorDash order. McDonald's. $6 for 2 miles. Actually, it's 2.1 miles, so I think that's an indication that the payout's not going to increase. I've heard that it has to be at least $3 a mile for it to increase. I don't know, we'll see. This is $6 even for 2.1 miles. Here we go to Mickey D's. All right, y'all, our Mickey D's pickup went pretty smoothly. Just a couple of minutes. And, oh, we've got a top customer again. It's Bambi. I've delivered to Bambi a bunch of times. I didn't know she was a top customer. If this $6 increases, she's a top customer. She lives in a mobile home park up here. Delivered to her a bunch of times. Which I remember because how often do you meet somebody named Bambi? All right, here we go. What do we got now? 0.6 of a mile. Good morning. There you go. Appreciate your business. Have a great day. All right, y'all. We just sat parked for 5 or 10 minutes. Really, it wasn't long at all. Must have declined probably 8 orders. Just none of them quite good enough. You know, there were quite a few $3.50, $4 orders that we don't even look at. There were some that I thought about doing. One was $8 for 9 miles. It would have been all right. I kind of wanted the $8. But anyway, finally, after declining about 6 or 7 or 8 offers, we just accepted one that's, you know, it's not great. Not on paper anyway. It's $16.75 for Stephans on DoorDash. It says 15 miles. I don't see how it can be 15 miles. I don't think you can drive 15 miles in Camden County. I don't know. It's going way east.
They're all bad.
Thank you so much.
We had a burger Saturday. We all had to go to
I don't suppose that's an order for Taylor L, is it?
Taylor L is here. That's the cheesecake.
Okay. Fantastic.
And the rest
Thank
of
you,
it,
buddy.
You're welcome.
Hey, our Stephans order was sitting there ready to go. That took about 2 seconds. And it says 14.3 miles. We're taking Scrubby Bluff Road, which means high speeds, no traffic, you know, 65 miles an hour. No red lights. This will be fine. I'm happy with this order. I wish it wasn't 14 miles, but it'll be easy. We're going way out New Point, Peter. We're going as far as you can go. All right, Taylor, thanks for your business. Have a wonderful day. All right, y'all, we got our Stephans order dropped off. That was a heck of a drive. It was fast, high speed, but that was one heck of a drive. And these people, y'all, I didn't pay close attention. It was probably breakfast for 2 people. And there's a receipt on the bag. It was $45.75. And then a $14 tip, plus DoorDash's service fees or whatever. That had to be a $65 breakfast. That's insane. Wow. The good news is we made $28.75 in about an hour and 5 minutes, something like that. Bad news is we are way out east. Now we'll drive past 100 restaurants on the way back to the west side of town, but they're not really breakfast restaurants. So, you know, it's quite possible this is going to be a 28-mile round trip for $16.75. I hope not. I hope we get something going back, but I don't know. All right, y'all, we been sitting in the car doing nothing for a pretty good while. Declined a few terrible orders. Finally, out of desperation, we just accepted this Uber Eats. Little Caesars, like $6.60 something cents going 4 point something miles. I'm not thrilled about it, and it's going north. Anyway, I'm not thrilled about it, but I figure I need to make some money. So here we go, Little Caesars. Hey y'all. Hey, on the DoorDash.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing today?
Good, doing good. How about you?
Video me again?
That's right.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hi guys. Best DoorDasher right here.
That's right. On the DoorDash app, you know, it always gives me the code.
Yes.
I don't see it on the Uber app.
What's the name on it?
Zane S.
Oh, the only one in there?
Yeah, I don't see a code for it. I've got
It's all right. I know you're good.
I got some kind of weird looking code, but yours is supposed to be all numbers, right? That's got an F in it. I don't know.
895 maybe? Take the F7.
Huh. I wonder if that would have worked.
Oh. That's all for you? 111.
Yes, ma'am, that'll do it for me. I
I
appreciate
always
it.
like to check because some of them will leave like the drinks or the
Oh, yeah.
sauces
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
off.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Have a
No
wonderful
problem.
day.
You too, thanks.
Well, on the bright side, the pizza was ready to go when I walked in. You know, I like the little code numbers. The pizzas are in those little warming oven. I can't remember what Little Caesars calls them. But you punch in the 3-digit code and the little doors open. I like those things, but on the Uber Eats app, I couldn't find any kind of a code like that. So the nice lady just got the pizzas out for me and handed them to me. What do we have? 2.7 miles. I guess it was probably about 3 miles from Little Caesars to the customer. And it looks like it's in Fiddler's Cove, which means I need a gate code. Did they give me one? No, they just want me to call them on the call box. Great.
Turn right on North Rose Road.
Maybe I can just sneak in behind somebody. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing good. There you go. You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
Have a wonderful day. Y'all, this is fantastic. I'm delivering up north to these golf course neighborhoods, or I just delivered. $6.60 something cents. Well, there's only one restaurant up here on the north. Well, there's a couple others down that way. But there's a new Greek restaurant in town called Karv Bistro. It's less than a year old. And we just got a $15 6-mile Uber Eats order for Karv Bistro. This is wonderful. And it's going back down to where all the restaurants are. What a fantastic order. Looks like I'm going to have some kind of a PIN number, but we'll deal with that. Here we go to the Greek restaurant. So am I all set, you think?
I believe, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a wonderful day.
You too, sir. Wonderful day.
All right, y'all, we got our Greek food picked up. And we could have gone south on Gross Road and then west on 40. That's what the app was telling us to do, but I decided to go west on Coleraine and then south on I-95. Figure it might be a little bit faster. A little bit of a wait inside a Karv Bistro. Not too bad. 5 minutes maybe. Right, here we go. I-95 South. I can't quite picture where we're delivering. I don't know.
In 2 miles, take right exit 3 onto Georgia.
I mean, I know roughly the area, but it's like right around the post office, probably. Well, we're right next to the post office. There's the post office right there. And I never knew these little apartments were here. I've never seen them. Huh. I've passed them 100 times. There's the apartment. Now, I've got conflicting instructions. It says to meet at door and take a picture. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. You know what? I have driven down Grove 1,000 times.
And you never knew that this was here?
Never knew it was here. That's amazing. All right, some good old Greek food.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been a while. I
Yeah.
want to do ops. So.
All right, and drinks right here?
Yeah, I'll grab them in a second.
Oh, I got straws. Hang on, I got straws in the car. All right, y'all have a wonderful day.
Yes, sir. You two take care out there.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, this is wild. I just dropped off that Karv Bistro. It was supposed to be paying me $15 for 6 miles, which is a fantastic deal to start with. Well, a few seconds after I dropped it off, I got a notification that I just received $19 in change for that trip. Well, you know, an hour from now, I'll get a tip. If there's a tip, I'll get a tip added to that. So how much is that order gonna pay? That's crazy. I mean, you know, what is this gonna be? $25? Wow. Can't wait to see what the tip is. Man, what an order. I'm going home. See if I can catch a high-paying order in Folkestone, Georgia. All right, y'all, that's it. That was kind of fun, I guess. I mean, boy, we did have, I don't know, it felt like about an hour. We sat there doing nothing. But it's hard to say how much money we made, because we still have 2 potential tips coming in on Uber, and I don't know how to calculate that last order we just did. It said it was $15, but the base pay wound up being $19.50. Why was the base pay so high? I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea how much money we made. Somewhere, maybe, I'm guessing, between $50 and $60 in about 3 hours. I don't know. I guess by the time I edit this video, maybe I'll remember to put it on the screen in the video how much we wound up with and how much that final Uber Eats order wound up being. But anyway, we are coming into Folkestone right now, hoping, fingers crossed, for maybe at least one high-paying Uber Eats order, or one of those DoorDash flash orders, something that pays really high. That would be nice to add that to what we made today. But anyway, that's it, y'all. Thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate it. Y'all stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, y'all. We're having a bit of a thunderstorm and we've lost power. So, oh, come on. Let's see, let's turn the main off. Oh, what the heck? And the generator on. Hope there's not a snake in here. Let's see, where, oh, spiders. All right, it's on. Pull the choke out. Oh, the gas. I always cut the gas valve off. Don't run it all that often. Gotta find the gas line. All right, gas is flowing.